Hey everybody, this is my Goodwill book haul. We went last weekend and I decided to pick up some, it was a 50% off day, the first weekend of the month, and I decided to go look for some books, and I found a lot. I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books to add to my collection. And if I would have went and bought these books in like Barnes & Noble or BAM, I would have paid $94 for these. I paid less than $10 for all of these books. So, $94, $10. People wonder why I shop Goodwill and bargain tables. So, the first book I bought, this is kind of like a jokey kind of book that I bought. If it wouldn't have been for it being 50% off day, I probably would have bought it. Not that $1 is much to pay for this book. It's The Girl's Guide to Vampires. All you need to know about the original Bad Boys by Barb Karg. And it's just a funny little, like, tip book about how to date the dark side and how to date vampires and what vampires' characteristics are. I love me some vampires, so why not? Reading Sookie books, you never know. I just picked it up because it sounded like a quirky little fun book. This book I really would have picked up if it would have been, I paid, by the way, 50 cents for this book because it's a paperback and it was originally $1. So, not complaining. And it is originally a $9 book. So 50 cents is not bad. This book is Missing Persons, The Rose Queen by M.E.Rabb. This is really an old style book, but it's only from like 2004 or 5. Let's see. Yeah, 04. So it's kind of an old-fashioned looking mystery book. It's only $6. I paid 50 cents for it. It's a mystery where these two sisters from the Queens are going and looking for missing persons. Honestly, it just sounds like a cute, quirky little book. Like I said, this is a $6 book. I paid 50 cents. These two were a really big steal. They're the Trigun Maximum by Yashiro Nightow. This is book 1 and 2. If anybody knows graphic novels, run for $10 each. Still paying $1 for both of these together. This was $1 together. I am not complaining. I love me some graphic novels, as we all know, and $10 for one book that's only this thick, that'll only last me an hour. Not doing it anymore. So yes, these are $10 each. I paid 50 cents each, so it's $1. So then I picked up Life as We Knew It by Beth Pfeffer. I don't know how you say your name. And it's kind of that post-apocalyptic 2012 theory kind of book. Since we're in 2012, I figured why not. Quite a thick book, but it's not too terribly big of a book. Like, once you open it up, it's not. But this was only a $7 book, but I only paid 50 cents for it, so worth it. This next book is called Kiss Me, Kill Me by Lauren Henderson. It's about this girl who transfers to a private school, and the guy that she likes, or kisses, or whatever, dies, and they think that she has something to do with it, so she's kind of running away from the law. This is a $9 book. It's an $8.99, or I say $9, it's $8.99, but $9 book. I paid 50 cents for it. It's a really thin book, so, and it's not in, I would have bought this from a store like this. It's not, there's no writing, there's no rips, there's no tears. It's perfect condition. Just hit myself in the face. This next book I've started reading prior to this, and I couldn't really get into it, but I figured, you know what, I'm going to read it this time, hopefully, at some point. It's The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Henderson. I honestly don't know what this book is about. I've heard it's about a few different things. It's about handicap, people who have Down syndrome and all that, I think. I'm not sure. But I do know it starts out with a dog. I read that much. But it's just kind of a thick book. But it just seemed like a really interesting book that I think I would gain a lot from. And that I would understand a lot better if I would have actually read through it and not just given up within the first 10 minutes. So this book was a $14 book. I paid 50 cents for. This next book, oh my god, I was so happy when I found this book. I loved The Lovely Bones, and this is about her actual story. This is Lucky by Sebold. This is the memoir, her memoir of her actual life. And just reading the back, about how her life transformed from an 18-year-old college freshman who was brutally raped and beaten in a park near campus. That sold me on this book. I really want to read this book. I know it sounds probably sick and twisted and wrong, but she's an amazing author. If you guys have not read The Lovely Bones, what is wrong with you? Pick it up, read it. It's everywhere. But it's such a good, deep book, and it just makes you think about what the afterlife is like. And I was very happy to find this book. This is a $12 book. I would actually pay $12 for this book, but I paid 50 cents for it, and it's in amazing condition. So, and all the paperbacks were originally $1, so 50 cents is half of that. So I would have paid $1 for any of them. So the last book is my only hardcover, and it's The Memoirs of a Teenage Amnesiac by Gabrielle. This is the most expensive book that I got. This is a $17 book that I paid $8 for. This is about this girl who has everything she could want in life, and the next minute she remembers nothing. And it just seems like such an intense storyline, and I really want to read it. And I've seen this book once or twice. Very rarely have I seen this book, and it really just made me want to read it. And that was all the books that I got from Goodwill. I am glad that I got all the books that I did. And I really hope that you guys will pick them up. I'm trying to organize. It's not working. But I will hopefully have 2 book reviews up tonight. They're going to be clumps of series. Like, I finished the Maximum Ride books that I had. I'm only missing book 5 now, which I have to order from work. But I have the Dark Hunter graphic novel that I will hopefully have finished by tonight. Wish me luck on that. So hopefully, stay tuned, you guys. I will have more tonight, hopefully, once I get off of work. So, see you guys.